Peace, 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 peace. First and foremost, when I'm gonna start this, to say Ramadan Mubarak to all my Muslims. Hope y'all enjoying this beautiful Ramadan. Okay, now we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this logic tweet. Okay, and hold on a second. I'm gonna read what Logic said. Okay. Logic. Just want to take a moment and say, fuck sample clearance. Fuck clearing samples. Fuck people taking all a producer's money for not doing shit. And fuck the companies that say no just cause. This is hip hop. I'm tired of this replay shit. Fuck the money. This is why mixtapes were so good. And I don't follow Logic on Instagram. Not really a fan of Logic either, you know. But he does have a fan base. People like him, and you know, you can't deny his fan base and who he reaches. But the statement he said shook a lot of heads, and especially in the hip hop world, when you have producers and artists, etc., talking about it and tweeting and Instagramming, and you know, a lot of people. I'm not happy with Logic for what he's saying, and a lot of people like me understand what Logic is saying. Okay, as you guys know, yes, I'm a DJ. Yes, I'm a producer. Yeah, I wear many hats in this industry, and I understand where Logic is coming from. And this is where I'm gonna break it down to you guys. When Logic is talking about F sample clearances, right? We gotta go back to certain things. All right. We're gonna use one case, and I want you guys to see this one case. People forget about this one case, this one major case. Okay. Our good friend, Just Blaze. Okay. He did a song with Fabulous called Breathe. All right. Something happened where the sample didn't get cleared correctly or something in that nature. They basically told Just Blaze, you want to clear this record? It's $100,000. And you don't own none of the publishing. So basically he just made the beat just to make the beat and get it on Fab album. Fab don't see no money out of it. Just Blaze don't see no money out of it. The only people seeing money out of it is the person that owns the copyright. Okay. Not a lot of people, and especially in the hip hop game, don't have $100,000 laying in their bank account to go get something cleared. All right. Let's just be honest. You know, Just Blaze is a big name producer. A lot of people mess with Just Blaze. At that time, and you know, not even to now, you know, Just Blaze is Just Blaze. You know, Just Blaze is one of them top producers, top hip hop producers. So for him, it's nothing for him because it's the art, and he understands it's the art, and the record was moving, and that's gonna bring him more work. So it made more economic sense for Just Blaze to put up the bread, basically, like kind of like, yo, shut up, I got the money, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? And if I take a L, I take a L. And that's it. I'm going to keep it like that. But when, you know what I'm saying, people don't want to talk about certain things like that, it makes no sense. You know, because it's true. Now, this is how you break down, because I do this for a living. There's a difference. There's a lot of people just talking shit that don't know the business. They don't know how sample clearance even work. So Y'all just talking like, oh, he just didn't get a clearance. He's just mad. He's just being a bitch. This, that, and the third. It's like, nah, bro. It don't work like that. So now I'm going to break down the second part of what I'm talking about. You can see me. I put this in a few people's timelines, and I talked about this on Twitter as well. Okay? So now peep it. Sony ATV, that's the publishing company that Michael Jackson started, and other publishers, right, charge any artist or independent artist a $5,000 evaluation fee just to see if you can even clear the record. So let's say if I'm just an up and coming artist and I clear something from the Sony ATV catalog, I have to pay them just for them to even review my shit 5Gs. Who, as an independent artist, has $5,000 to pay Sony ATV? Who? And you're an indie artist, so you're gonna spend 5Gs on clearing it from Sony? All right, cool. That's 5Gs just to get the evaluation. And then they might tell you, hey, it costs another 10 to 15,000 to clear it on the publishing side. Now, that's one part. The second part is you got to clear the label. The label might charge you the same amount of money or more because they know you got pockets. So they're going to tap your pockets. Now, the label got their bread. The publisher got their bread. Now it comes down to your split sheets. It comes down to where it says, hey, listen, we want all the publishing. Or we're just going to give you 10%. So you spend 30 beans, okay? You spend 30 beans to clear the record, and then you might not even make money off of it. That's extortion. That's extortion. That's extortion. I don't give a fuck what people say. That's extortion. Okay? If I make a hot record and I use your elements, right? Let me get a percentage of what I did. At least. Let me get 10%, 20%. So at least I can bust it down with the producer. Okay? Now, we also forget Juice WRLD. He had the same thing, the same issue. Oh, why is Sting hitting us with all this? Listen, when you own the copyright, you can do that. You can deny people. You can be like, oh, I don't want you to use my stuff. Denied. That's up to you. But in the times you're living in right now, it'd be very stupid and very ignorant and very egotistical and retarded that these older artists don't get into the wave and clear things. All right? It's going to make you money long run. It's going to tap back into your catalog. When I say tap back into your catalog where other people are going to hear your music. So that's the reality of what's going on right now. You know, I've cleared records in the past, and it's the most. Sometimes when you deal with like good people, like Bobby Womack estate, Bob James, Stax, Isaac Hayes estate, a couple others that I know offhand that I have worked with in the past that have made my life very easy. Very easy. And, you know, when you sign, you know, you get dropped or, you know, however things happens with publishers, You get out your deal because you completed all the sides. But at the end of the day, man, if you look at it, people who control the industry are the people who own publishing. Michael Jackson, Sony ATV, Stevie Wonder, his publishing house, Lionel Richie, his publishing house. There's a lot of things that people don't know about the business. So that's all I wanted to discuss about sample clearancing in 2019. And Logic, if you're watching this, thank you for at least talking about it, because a lot of people won't talk about it. And don't take it as bad gestures that a lot of the hip hop icons not showing you love. I chimed in. Hip hop icon over here, okay? I chimed in. Because you're right. You're right. I mean, a lot of the stuff you're saying is correct. You're probably frustrated, because you're probably trying to clear something dope, and you probably have, so and that's another thing too. Frustration, man. Because when you're it's so easy for people just to like slander and hate and just talk about stuff, right? But it's hard, right? It's hard to create something beautiful, a piece of art, something that you listen to, and you're like, man, if the people just hear this, it's gonna revolutionize music, And then you go through the proper procedures, you go through your lawyers, you do everything right, you got the financing, and then they deny you. And if you put it out and the song blows up or whatever, they're gonna try to sue you. Listen, we're all artists here at the end of the day. And as a fellow artist, I respect other artists. But we need to come together as artists, and these publishers need to understand the more money you bring in to get cleared, the more money you're gonna make, the more happier your clients are gonna be because they're getting money in now. And hopefully in the future we get to change this system. But don't be fast to sign a publishing deal unless you got a good deal that makes sense for you economically for the next 10 to 20 years, because don't just sign a deal just because you're getting a lot of money up front and then you be locked in. So that's all I wanted to say. Peace and blessings again to you guys. Ramadan Mubarak. Hopefully you take these words of enlightenment. Leave any comments in the comment section. Hit the like button. I will reply back to you if you guys have any questions. And I will also see if I can bring a lawyer who's a little bit more knowledgeable than I am on certain levels to chime in on the comments as well. All right. Peace.